Hey everyone, quick Braden update. This week, he turned 9 months old. And as you can see, he was pretty happy about it. He managed to sprout not one, but 2 teeth. And found some new toys to play with. Including one he somehow managed to win at church. I don't think this kid has enough toys. He's really starting to master his army crawl. Even getting up on his hands and knees and taking a few crawl steps that way. More new food adventures this week. Trying spaghetti for the first time. Had his first Easter Sunday. Including meeting the Easter Bunny. He made sure to teach him how to clap. Learned how to argue with his parents. Yeah, we're in trouble. Hi, boo-boo. Hey everyone, welcome back to Daditude. As a dad, one thing that you're going to get plenty of is unsolicited... Hey man, I'm trying to talk, can you cool it? One of the things that as a dad you're going to get probably a little bit too much of is unsolicited advice. From your family and friends to... Hey, you're okay. To the random old lady at the store. I can't knock it too much because that's what I'm doing right now, but one of the things that I want to talk about is baby products and baby items, and I want to start with newborns. Now, newborns really only do 3 main things. That's eat, sleep, and poop. They really don't do much else. So I want to give you some of my favorite things to help you out with each of those. Okay, one of the first things that I would recommend for those of you who are bottle feeding with breast milk is a bottle warmer. Now, you've probably heard this 1,000 times, but you never want to microwave breast milk. It does destroy the nutrients in it. So this provides another option for heating it up for the kiddo. They range from very simple and relatively cheap up to incredibly expensive with lots of bells and whistles. This one's closer to the first end of that. All it has is just a dial here to pick the different heat setting that you want based on the amount of milk that you've got in there, and a defrost as well for nice slow thawing. And then you just put water in it up to the level of the milk in the bottle. 5 minutes later, you got a nice heated bottle. Your other option for that would be to run it under hot water or put the bottle in a pot with some hot water on the stove. I find that not only does that take longer, but it's really hard to control the temperature with something like that. So I would definitely recommend this for those of you who are doing the bottle feeding with the breast milk. Also, in terms of eating, the other thing that we really like is a bottle drying rack. As you can see here, it's pretty convenient. You just toss the different parts on it. Has a lot of different areas to store things. It's a lot easier to use than just a regular drying rack, and you're going to find out pretty quick that you're going to be washing a lot more bottles than you probably think you will, and odds are they're never even going to make it back in the drawer. So it's nice to just be able to grab the bottles in their pieces straight off the rack here, throw it together, and you're ready to go. Another thing that I'd recommend for early on when you're still doing swaddling with the baby is one of these swaddle sacks. So unfortunately I can't demonstrate it on him. He's way too big for it now, but it's really straightforward. You slide their legs in here, bring these over, Velcro them down around their arms and their torso, and their little head sticks out up top, and it's something that they can't get out of. Braden actually learned pretty early on how to kick himself out of his swaddle blankets when we were just using the regular swaddle blankets, and it was making him upset. His arms would get out, they'd flail, kept him from falling asleep. Once we got this, made it much, much easier to get him to sleep and get him to stay in his swaddle position at night. Plus, it's nice and warm and cozy and easy to clean. So the next piece of equipment I want to recommend is something similar to a diaper genie or a diaper pail. There's a lot of people out there who say you really don't need these, but we've found it to be incredibly convenient. When you got a newborn, they're going to give you a dirty diaper, poopy diaper, up to maybe even 10 or 12 times a day. And if you're putting those in some sort of trash can or if you're throwing them away in grocery bags, it just becomes a lot to keep up with. Plus, once they switch to solid foods, you'll really thank me for getting this because it does an awesome job of keeping that stink trapped in there. Plus, nothing beats being able to just take a diaper sausage, roll it up, toss it in the trash. Super convenient, super easy, and they're not all that expensive. One more piece of advice I want to give you is baby products are expensive. So if at all possible, try to find the things you need at a consignment store or a thrift shop or something like that. We didn't do that early on with Braden, but we definitely do it now, and it saved us a lot of money in the long run. I know one of the concerns about getting products from those types of stores is cleanliness, but just so you know, pretty much every baby product out there can be stripped down and cleaned and sanitized, so it's really not as big of a concern as you might think. Hopefully some of these things that I've said today are useful to you. If you have any other products that you really like, make sure to put them in the comment section below. If you have questions, we would love to hear them. Please click subscribe. All that's going to do is let you know when new episodes come out, so help keep you on top of it. And that's it. Thanks for watching Daditude. We'll see you next week. Let's see, I've set Braden down over there, came to put together his high chair, seem to have lost him. Oh, hang on. Hi, Braden. What are you doing? Boo-boo.